listen, if you have goodwill towards, if you have goodwill towards Mr. Srinath, then say that I oppose the Jama'at Ulema's petition calling for a ban on this movie. If you really feel goodwill, he's put his money behind all this. He's sitting there, he's invested his money, his life savings to tell a story honestly, and you're saying, no, I love you and I respect what you're saying. If you respect it, then say, I support you.
I want to say one thing, that Udaipur file is uncomfortable because it shows the truth.
Shows the truth. Why are you running from the truth, Mr. Abbas?
Not just films are banned, Rahul. Remember how PM Manmohan Singh demanded an apology from Denmark for Prophet cartoons? Yes. Remember how Sonia Gandhi publicly apologized to the Shahi Imam of Jama Masjid? And when it comes to Hinduism, it's a free-for-all. If it isn't the popular discourse, the stand-up comics, the tweets mocking Hinduism, the ads, if it is done by DMK or TMC or Congress, we as a state, as a people are too scared to even support an alleged blasphemer, because even that harmless act of solidarity will get us beheaded like Kanhaiya Lal. Kyunki char neembu, I don't want to complete it. But I want to say this thing. I spoke for tolerance, you cut off my tongue. I wrote against hatred, you cut off my hand. I walked towards liberty, you cut off my legs. I heard the dissent, you cut off my ears. I bowed to justice, you cut off my head. Of what was left of me, you then befriended.
For free speech all through their lives, why are they opposing the Udaipur files? But I want to first begin with a special guest. We have with us Bharat Srinath, who's the director of the Udaipur files movie. And I want to come out to you, Mr. Srinath, and ask you a very simple question. People are saying that you are using a factual, actual, real incident to demonize Muslims, to paint them with a brush that seems to portray them as bloodthirsty, bigoted members of this community. How do you respond to this charge? Is there truth to this or not?
Thank you so much for calling on this channel, first of all. And I want to say clearly, this is not communal film. This is just a crime story. This is a cold-blooded execution rooted in a religious hatred. Udaipur file just not fictionalized, it exposed.
नहीं तो आप ये कह रहे हैं कि आप सिर्फ religious hatred को, that is corroding society, उसको दिखा रहे हैं. आप ये कह रहे हैं.
No. I'm saying that I'm not against the community. I'm against the crime.
Right.
And I'm talking about this, a cold-blooded execution rooted in a religious hatred.
Okay.
What I'm talking about. Yes. And it brings, light how deep the communal fault lines run. How a man was murdered in a broad daylight, not by strangers, but by a mindset full with,
Okay, so radicalized mindset. That's what you're saying. Okay, let me just open this up. Dr. Ranganathan, what's the problem then? This is a depiction of actual real life events. So why is there such a hue and cry? And why is the court even... I don't even understand. What is its role here? Can you explain to me, the viewer?
Rahul, I'm not being cynical here, but the fact is, you can't do anything. Just yesterday, when the High Court of Karnataka has ruled that preaching Islam, distributing Islamic pamphlets inside a temple does not constitute an offense. Welcome to the Islamic Republic of India, where not only is a Hindu woman's life ruined forever for simply quoting Islamic scriptures, not only is a man beheaded live on camera for simply supporting her, not only are the perpetrators roaming free, now you cannot even have a film depicting truth of that grisly tragedy released as the Muslims claim. It will disturb communal harmony. That's right. A film will disturb communal harmony. A film will provoke. Because after all, it was the film Kerala Story that provoked Kerala Muslims into joining ISIS. It was the film Kashmir Files that provoked Kashmiri Muslims into committing a genocide and driving out lakhs of Hindus. And so I ask, was it Udaipur Files that provokes Muslims into attacking hundreds of Ram Navami processions, Durga Puja processions, Hanuman Jayanti Shobha Yatra, even Garba celebrations with impunity? Is it Udaipur Files that provokes Muslims to attend the funeral of Burhan Wani or Yaqub Mena or Nasrallah? Rahul, please understand. There is a parallel world that is inhabited by millions of Muslims, a world where they are not bound by rules, morality, ethics, propriety by which they want the rest of us to be bound by. Because their morality, ethics, conduct is not dictated by man but by God. Let us be under no illusion. The situation is intractable. It hasn't changed for 1,000 years. Why on earth would it change in 10? But here, let not the state also escape its fair share of condemnation. Whatever happened to, if you don't like a film, don't watch it. And why has the BJP government asked for the dialogue to be removed where the character played by Nupur says, what she says is derived from religious scriptures? That's a fact, Rahul. Appeasement has made welfare turn into wokefare, turn into warfare. So you have Bollywood almost always demonizing Hindu priests, Hindu rituals and practices, but glorifying Muslim rituals and Islam. So you have our roads, our institutions, our cities named after the barbarians who destroyed our roads, our institutions, our cities. So you have from Somnath to Kashi Vishwanath, Babarpur to Bakhtiarpur, Allahabad to Aurangabad, Martan to Mathura. The injustices towards Hindus and their culture deliberately being made visible as though to lionize the debasement, celebrate the humiliation, just 30 seconds. But when it comes to Islam, not just films are banned, Rahul. Remember how PM Manmohan Singh demanded an apology from Denmark for prophet cartoons? Yes. Remember how Sonia Gandhi publicly apologized to the Shahi Imam of Jama Masjid? And when it comes to Hinduism, it's a free for all. If it isn't the popular discourse, the stand-up comics, the tweets mocking Hinduism, the ads, if it is done by DMK or TMC or Congress, we as a state, as a people are too scared to even support an alleged blasphemer, because even that harmless act of solidarity will get us beheaded like Kanhaiya Lal. Kyunki char neebu, I don't want to complete it, but I want to say this thing. I spoke for tolerance, you cut off my tongue. I wrote against hatred, you cut off my hand. I walked towards liberty, you cut off my legs. I heard the dissent, you cut off my ears. I bowed to justice, you cut off my head. Of what was left of me, you then befriended.
Well, viewers, let me bring in Syed Abbas. He's raising his hand. And before I bring you in, I just want to make one observation just to add to what Dr. Ranganathan is saying. Today, we've had the prospect, viewers. We've had the prospect of a mainstream newspaper, let me tell you, using a headline to suggest that a Hindu religious seer, priest, call it what you want, was responsible for a heinous crime. When you read the body of the story, it turns out that that person was a Muslim pretending to be a Hindu seer. Viewers, this is how scared. This is called self-censorship. Why, viewers? As I said, can't Hindus also be victims? And is it a crime to recognize this, Syed Abbas? You know, you have double standards. You say that Parzania should be played, but you have a problem with Udaipur files. You say that, look, PK should be played, but you have a problem with Kashmir files. Why? People have a problem with Mopla rebellion shots and books about that, but you have no problems about Anand Patwardhan's movie about Babri. Why, sir?
I will answer that.
No. Are you trying to suggest that there are no extremists who commit crimes against Hindus? That it's a figment of all people's imagination, that we should black it out from our discourse? Is that what you're trying to suggest, Mr. Abbas?
What I'm trying to suggest is those two barbaric individuals on the right of my screen, the two I see, I think they are not STG butchers. They are absolute conniving terrorists. Nothing less than that.
Great.
They are terrorists. And let me tell you, let me take this opportunity on CNN News 18 and, share with the viewers that I verbatim agree with my dear friend Anand Ranganathan here.
Let me ask you. You don't have to agree or disagree. I'm asking you now a specific question. I'm asking you a specific question. If these people are like Ranga and Birla to you, I'm asking you, why have you got a problem with depicting them in a movie?
I will answer that, yes.
That's the question I want you to answer. I don't want you to give me some pious homily.
No, absolutely.
Movies already had 60 cuts, Rahul.
60. Can you believe it? And the state has surrendered to this nonsense.
Yes.
Veto of the street by some thugs. And you know who the thug is who's gone to court, viewers? He's one of the accused.
Yes.
Allow me to answer that, yes.
So you tell me, Syed Abbas.
These
What
two,
did you do to Taslima
chemists,
Nasreen? What did you guys do to Taslima Nasreen? I want to ask you this question. Does she have not a right to express herself? What about Salman Rushdie, who was stabbed in the eye, almost left for dead? As Dr. Ranganathan said, I turn a ear, they cut my ear off. I look them in the eye, they blind me.
I'm absolutely against any form of violence.
Yes, but then why can't we show this to keep the people informed that there is an element such as this, and this element is out of control? I'm asking you.
Allow me 30 seconds to make the point here. Firstly, it's the first time I'm here with the director, Mr. Bharat Srinath. Sir, I have huge respect for what you said. You are not here to demonize the community. You're not here to
Sir, answer the question.
anything,
Why aren't you answering the question? You're going in circles. Sayyid Abbas, I'm asking you one final time before I bring in the professor here, Islamic scholar.
Rahul, this is not fair.
No, I'm asking you a simple question. Listen, I don't want you to listen. If you have goodwill towards, if you have goodwill towards Mr. Srinath, then say that I oppose the Jamaat Ulema's petition calling for a ban on this movie. If you really feel goodwill, he's put his money behind all this. He's sitting there, he's invested his money, his life savings to tell a story honestly, and you're saying, no, I love you and I respect what you're saying. If you respect it, then say, I support you.
I want to say one thing, that Udaipur file is uncomfortable because it shows the truth.
Shows the truth. Why are you running from the truth, Mr. Abbas?
Yeah,
had this been a film, no, hang on, viewers, let me tell you, had this been a film, one second, Mr. Srinath, one second. Had this film been on a Hindu seer who had committed a series of crimes and rapes, they would have said, Chalao isko sari film halls mein chalao. Let's go and watch it with popcorn in our hands because we are such bad people.
Now can I make my statement?
Come on, please. I want you to say that you... take a position. Do you support the ban on Udaipur files or you don't? Yes or no?
I will absolutely take a position.
Take it now.
So I think, the viewers of CNN News 18 are very smart, intelligent viewers, and they will see how Anand Ranganathan, Rangu Mera Bhai, and you, Rahul, are not even allowing me to say 10 seconds. How shameful is it, sir? How dishonest are you?
Now,
how biased are you?
Now emotional attachar is happening, viewers.
Come on.
Okay, let me try the professor. One second. Islamic scholar Saab Atikur Rahman. No, I've given you 7 minutes on the show, sir. You haven't answered my question. I've asked you that question 10 times. Now, Atikur Rahman, I want you to tell me, how is there that how is it that there are certain people who bat for the release of films like PK? I'll come back to you, Mr. Abbas. Give Atikur Rahman a position. Let him speak. I'll come back to you. Formulate your thoughts.
My friend, you are being very biased and unfair. Give me 1 minute time.
Okay, take 1 minute. I'm counting you now.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you very much. The fact is, let me tell you, sir, I am a modern, young, progressive Indian Muslim. Anand Ranganathan is very well aware of what my stand has been. Those who say Sir Tan se juda are not Muslims, they are terrorists and they are nothing less than that. And I shame them and I condemn every individual who takes this nara. Secondly, let me tell you, my friend Anand Ranganathan is so biased towards one. He speaks of all the attacks on Ram Navami and so on and so forth. I condemn them, sir. Even if they are Muslims, they are wrong. But sir, you don't speak up on Pehlu Khan. You don't speak on Akhlaq. You don't speak on Junaid Ansari. Why selectivity? Why duplicity? And why the hypocrisy? And Mr. Bharat Srinath, can you on the show today?
He's still not answered.
Bharat Srinath, can you on the show today say that this has nothing to do with Hindu Muslim? This has nothing.
Time up. Viewers, blow the fader. Time up. Viewers, I've given this gentleman exactly 1 minute and he has not answered. 1 second, Mr. Srinath. He hasn't answered the question that I asked him specifically to take a position whether he supports the ban or he doesn't support the ban. So let me now bring in Mr. Atikur Rahman, who has been waiting in the wings to speak. Now, Mr. Atikur Rahman, a simple and straightforward question to you. You have no problems with the depiction of attacks allegedly on Muslims, portrayed in different movies, but you have a problem with a film like Udaipur Files, or the Jamaat does, I'm not accusing you, you may not have a problem, that tells a story of a brutality committed by individuals in the name of their God. In other words, you are not, or you will take a position on telling me that you're okay with a film like this because it warns us against Islamic radicalism that is taking root in our society at different levels. Yes, Mr. Rahman.
Rahul, I request Jamiatul Ulama to take back this petition. Along with it, I demand that they also request the Indian government for a speedy trial and a justice for Kanhaiya, because they need to explain to the nation that they don't allow Muslims to get into this radicalization. We should ask the question from all Muslim organizations that why they don't declare that radicalization, and also what Nupur Sharma said is not blasphemous. I was the one, Rahul, who supported Nupur Sharma. I had a face-off with her on Doordarshan, and I explained to her whether she was wrong or right. She was not wrong. So things like this, should be explained by Muslim organizations.
There you go.
And equally important is for Anand Ranganathan to pinpoint that why the government of India banned the BBC Gujarat series. You can
we have a problem with that. We don't think it should have been banned. Even he's taken a position in the past, sir. He's also said that it should not have been banned. Let these films play out. Let people are intelligent enough in our country. They are smart enough in our country. Viewers, let me tell you, as they always say, fact is stranger than fiction, or hits harder than fiction. What happened in Pahalgam, viewers? Certain Islamists, by religion, killed Indians. Did Hindus rise up? No, viewers, they didn't. Did they march through the streets saying Sartan se juda and catch hold of all people from any other community and kill them? No, viewers. It doesn't happen. It hasn't happened. Thankfully, after 84, it hasn't happened, viewers. We've all realized that that is the road to madness. So trust the public. Don't think that the public, even Muslims, will side with these rascals. I'm sorry, Mr. Abbas. Look at the clear stand today that Atikur Rahman has taken. Doctor, yes, final 2 words.
Yes, I'm not being ageist out here, but it's very disappointing because Abbas is a very dear friend and I respect Atikur Rahman Saab. Atikur Rahman Saab is possibly twice your age. He is the real progressive out here. You are the one who is anointing yourself as progressive, but I'm sorry, you are regressive. Please learn something from Atikur Rahman Saab.
That's it. I gave enough time by the watch, 7 minutes to this gentleman to come out and take a position. He didn't. I leave it at this, viewers. I leave it. No, we're done, sir. We're leaving it at this.